Hey there, this is Malorian, and this will be a 50-point battle report between me and my brother. We're having actually the old man fight, so we decide, hey, let's do something a little bit different, not pull out our best. And this is going to be my Nemo 1 list that I actually took to the last tournament, only played one game, screwed up and died. And he's going to be taking his Severius, like I said. So here's this one. I mean, he likes, of course, Harbinger and Krios. But Severius, he hasn't painted, and he has his own little things he can do, but not normally one of the favorite casters out there. So anyway, talking about my list, I have Nemo running the Stormwall, running a Lancer, and also a Thunderhead. I have the Tactical Arcanist Core there. I have Junior. I have the Black 13th, and I have the Gun Mages with UA. Severius is running the Blessing of Vengeance and also the Judicator. Just the Blessing of Vengeance. The Judicator is being run by Tristan, or whatever his name is. He also has Epic Iris. He has the Errants with UA. They're up there. He also has the Temple Flame Guard max unit with the UA. And, of course, Vassal, Mechanic, Choir, fun stuff like that. The game here is no kill box. It's first to 5. You get 1 for dominating the close zone, 1 for controlling the far zone, 2 for dominating it, and then 1 for destroying the enemy objective. And the enemy objective just gives you like fearless if there's solos and stuff like that. Doesn't usually come up. Anyway, my plan here is really to try and zap down and kill all this infantry, lock down the Judicator with the voltaic snare, and then really just send in my Stormwall with +2 strength and 5 focus and smash it and be in a good spot. I know normally what Sevi does, that between the Choir and the +2 Song of Battle, usually stuff can really hit easily and do lots of damage. So Nemo is going to have to hide, but luckily there's no kill box, so that should be fine. I decided to go first when I won the roll-off, and he picked that side. So I get first turn, I allocate 1 to each of the jacks. I am going to be putting up the Arcane Shield up onto the Lancer, the Electrify onto Thunderhead, and then the Disruption Field up onto the Stormwall. A little bit early, but might as well get those out there just in case I need them. Otherwise, I'm going up and making the Clouds with my Tactical Arcanist Core, not because I need the Clouds, but just because I like to have 3 more tokens for next turn, have 10 focus. Otherwise, Gun Mage is getting to position, 13th, really running up into position, and that's my first turn. So his first turn, he's going to be putting up Defender's Ward up into his Errants, which is a nice, awesome spell. Fortify is going up into the Judicator. Tough is also going up, and he's going to be where you see him. So really, what I plan to do is I want my Gun Mages just to go and shoot down those 3 guys there. If he has any left, I can shoot them or something, but I really want to get up there, get that snare up onto the Judicator so both it and the Arc Node can't move. Then I can also hit some Chain Lightnings, do some damage, but I want to also be by that ledge there, by the wall, to try and trap all that infantry in. Once that happens, I'll be feeling pretty good. Plus, I'll have all my cover fires and stuff like that, too. So on this turn here, you can't actually see the Lancer because he's on the other side. I decided that actually going to the wall wasn't possible because I would not probably be in range. I'd be, I only have 8 inches. So I thought I'd get a little bit closer. I figured my cover fire would be all right. I start shooting in. I only put allocate 1 to the Lancer so it can run. And what I actually do then is start shooting with the Gun Mages. And man, that Defender's Ward makes them defense 14 and armor 18, and I think I killed like 1 guy with all my Gun Mages. So that was pretty bad. After that, I am able to go over and charge 1 Lancer. I can't remember if it did anything. Go up and pulse, and that's actually going to help me out a lot, although I pulse and killed one of my own guys too. Then I was able to go up and do my Clouds, do the snare. So now the Judicator can't move, and the Blessing can just move towards the Judicator. I also hit him with 2 more Chain Lightnings, and that's able to kill the Vassal. It's able to kill off some of the Choir, kills off some of the other guys. So that does some good work. And then otherwise, the Stormwall just goes up, does its covering fire. One of them right on the Thunderhead, so he can't tie me up. A little bit of shots, doing a little bit of damage, killing off whatever errants were left, and then finally it's just Ryan coming over, shooting the blessing, doing the mage shot there so that it kills a couple more guys, blocks more room, and really I'm feeling pretty good about this turn. So his turn, he does what he can to get up and in there. Really, the errants are just in there to try and stop me from scoring. But I was really surprised he didn't go right over the wall because I did not get the covering there that I needed. I realized if I put the other cover fire on the wall, he could just run around it and engage my Thunderhead, which would be bad. So I was really surprised he just didn't go rushing over the wall. Really, I think that was because the errants went first, kind of blocked all the real estate, and then the Temple Flame Guard are kind of stuck, so they just kind of went for shield wall and moved up. He allocated some focus because he thought he would be able to shoot off and take off the snare with Iris, but it's not an upkeep, so she actually can't do that. So really, he didn't get very much done. Yeah, and it was kind of just a thing where he got up there, and that's really it. So really on my turn, I'm looking at this now, and I'm going to just keep on grinding. Plus, now it's the time to see if I can take down that Judicator. So that's what I do. I allocate 5 to the Storm Wall and really just put up the disruption field back up onto him. I have to move away the Lancer to make the room first. Charge up there, and I got 6 attacks. The first one boosted damage, of course, and I come up short. He has 4 boxes left, but you know what? That's not too bad because, I mean, he probably can't scrap me in return, and then he's just going to be finished off. Otherwise, what happens is I try my best to try and kill off these errants, but again, they are just too tough to kill with that armor 18, and I mean, I need to roll 9s to kill them if I even hit them, right? So really don't kill as many of them as I thought. So really what I do then instead is now it's time to trap it so that he can't get much more in there. Ryan does a shot over and gets the 1 mage shot there, where the just shooting the pod really. And then otherwise, I go up and try and shoot Tristan with the other 2, but they're short, or I miss or something. And then otherwise, yeah, the Lancer is there to be a huge pain, because with his reach and being behind the wall, and with Arcane Shield, he'll be very tough to dislodge. Now, if you look down at my covering little smoke templates I made, I was sloppy, and I did not go right up to the objective. So all of a sudden when you saw this, he's like, wow, I could actually go for assassination. Luckily, or maybe unluckily, the Judicator goes first, and between the +2 from the battle and also Eye of Menoth and stuff, he's able to 1-round the Stormwall. He had some pretty hot dice, but yeah, when you're at damage +4, it is pretty damn destructive. So once he destroyed the Stormwall, he actually decided then to switch gears, which I actually think was a mistake, and instead just tries to clear out my most important pieces. So he gets some pretty good damage onto my Thunderhead, kills off 2 of the Black 13th. Ryan's left only because I got lucky and he missed. And otherwise, yeah, that's really it again. I mean, because of the Lancer there, he's not able to get much over the wall. And yeah, with me losing my Stormwall, this is a completely different game. And now I decide I'm going to have to go for a scenario. So I can't allocate anything to the Lancer because it's too close to Iris, but I put some focus onto the Thunderhead to make sure it kills the stuff that's here. I need the Gun Mages to kill a couple of guys. It's on the far end of the zone, but the main thing is I'm able to clear out the zone. So once that happens, I go up, I make my clouds. Nemo actually just runs into the zone, and other than Ryan, who shoots in to do a template to slow things down and kill a few more guys, that's really it. Junior also got into the action, got up and boosted a shot to kill 1 more guy as well. But you know what? Like, this isn't great. You know, this could be huge danger. But the main thing is I'm at least going to start threatening. And with me holding him there at the wall, it might be enough to keep him back. So on his turn, he is able to kill Ryan. He's able to kill Junior. So I'm starting to lose guys. The Blessing just runs in, or maybe he misses attack. No, sorry, he does like, I believe he does like 4 damage. I don't know, but either way, I don't lose anybody there. Oh, I'm sorry. No, he goes after Thunderhead. There you go. I know he did something and did some more damage to Thunderhead. And basically at the end of this one here, Thunderhead only has his Cortex. So he gets really messed up. He is also disrupted because he was shot by Iris as well. So that's pretty bad. So I don't score on his turn there because he has a couple more guys in there. But really, I'm trying to look at this and trying to figure out how I can do this because he only has 4 boxes left. I'm trying to decide how I could actually finish off that Judicator. But in the end, I figure it's just too much. I can't get it done. I'm just going to try and kill the stuff that's here and try and free up the Thunderhead so he can do a pulse. So that's what I do. Gun Mages go first. They kill the 2 guys in the zone, and they actually pull off a push shot on the Blessing of Vengeance. That allows me to go up with the Thunderhead, and he goes up and he pulses, kills Iris, kills a couple of the guys, rolls a little bit low. I thought I'd kill a little bit more, but really can't really complain. Does 4 damage to my leftmost Tactical Arcanist Core. They go up, just pop smoke, just trying to keep me alive, and I'm going to score again. So I got 2 now, but I need more. So on his turn, he has a little bit of a mistake here where he puts focus up onto the Judicator, it charges over, and does a charge on the Thunderhead and actually fails a charge. He was, as you can see there, probably a good 3.5 inches out or something like that. And yeah, he was really kicking himself for that because it really just wasted the Judicator. He could have instead charged the Lancer and just scrapped it no problem, but he kind of picked the wrong target. After he did that, he still really needed that Thunderhead to go down. So I believe it was actually Sevi who does his spells and kills him just through magic. Otherwise, he tries to get something into the zone, but is not able to do it because he takes a free strike and dies. So I'm actually going to score on his turn. So it's now 3-0, and all of a sudden now I'm thinking, wow, I can actually pull this off. So what I actually do is because he popped feet last time, I don't get my focus. However, I do get the 3 tokens from the little power tokens from the magic being generated. So with my 3 focus, I give 2 to the Lancer just to be safe. He goes over. I need 2 pluses because my shield's out, but I need 2 pluses still on 1 dice to hit him, and I'm able to take out the Cortex because out of the 4 boxes, 2 of them are Cortex, and now the Judicator has no Cortex whatsoever, which means it can't trample, it can't run, and the main thing, it can't trample. It can't trample into the zone. So once that's done, it's really a simple thing where the gun mages run. Okay, Nemo has to run to get in this nice little spot where he gets some cover. He's also in the zone. The gun mages run up just to block things and to make a wall in front of him. The Tactical Arcanist Corps wanted to pop smoke, but I was reminded I couldn't. So they do some hits. One of them actually does 2 more damage, or 1 more whatever to the Judicator. So it's really almost dead, like 1 box or something. And I score my 4th point. So this is looking really good. So on his turn, he tries to get something into the zone, but really gets horrendous dice. The Judicator can't hit. The Temple Flame Guard can't roll enough damage to kill. He runs over then here with the Blessing of Vengeance. Tries to do... Did he actually arc magic for something? I don't think he did. No, I don't think he did. Oh, yes, he did. To kill the gun mages at the top, he arcs over his spells to kill those, and that allows at least Rupert to get into the zone, because that's really all he can get in there. I believe the Temple Flame Guard, yeah, the Temple Flame Guard went before, and they were not able to pull it off, so that's why I had to do it through magic. So anyway, I don't score, but all I have to do is kill Rupert. So he's in the cover. I need like 8s to hit or something, but I hit them several, get some pretty good damage, and I don't need to even finish it out with Nemo. Kill him, and I get my 5th point. So victory to Signar, to P. Nemo, and it was kind of an interesting one. It's one of those things where really, if the Judicator would have, if I would have won the Colossal War, which it could have gone really easily, it would have been a completely different game. What can I say? I mean, those Judicators, when they get all that +3 right between the Choir and the Iamena, they give out the hurt. And I mean, it doesn't even matter if you are down one side, because you'll probably hit anyway and still do some good damage on that down arm. So as long as you have one working side, it can do great. So the Judicator, being run by Tristan or whatever his name is, did very well. Able to pull off the scenario win, and thanks for watching. Bye.